Hey, what's going on, y'all? Got another video here, and doing something a little different here on the back porch. I actually got the smoker going, so I'm gonna be smoking some quarter legs, some chicken today. And if I sound like crap, I got a ear infection, a sinus infection from all this damn pollen that we had, so feeling a little rough. Anyways, I'm having me a beer. I'm relaxing, got the day off, and but filling up my food and my drink mixes for work for lunch. This is normally what I have during the week when I'm at work and for my lunches. And I just picked up some new these Fit Crunch bars. And this is one of the new flavors they came out with. I think they came out with like maybe 4 or 5 different new flavors. Or I don't know that many. Probably they got 4 or 5 total, but they came out with like 3 new flavors, and this is the milk and cookies. So I got the milk and cookies, the mint chocolate chip. They came out with it not too long ago, and then what was the other one? They had a couple others, but I definitely wanted to try this one. So, anyways, that's what I have for lunch, and these are really good protein bars. You know, a lot of those protein bars taste like crap, so yeah, don't taste good. And awesome snack and meal. 16 grams of protein, 3 grams of sugar, 210 calories. So this is what I eat during the week when I'm at work, on the go, lunches. And then I got some of my liquid IV in here. Normally I have the Nutrient Survival electrolytes, which is actually better, but this one's not bad. And I got a bunch of it still that my wife didn't want, so I went ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these off, and then I'll fill the bag back up with Nutrient Survival. So anyways, but just doing that. And then you know, I've been watching a lot of videos, you know, Black Scout, Survival Dispatch, Nutrient Survival. There was another one. Eric just did a video talking about the, you know, the border and the terrorists that are coming through. But you know, with everything going on here, especially in the last couple of weeks, you know, chaos is here. You know, it's things are about to pop off. I've been saying this on the last few comments. Actually, the last comment I just made on Black Scout's last video, which is good. Go check it out. But you know, basically right now, the way my mindset right now and the way I'm looking at things is I'm embracing the chaos to come. I'm embracing the chaos that's coming. You know, there's no stopping it. It's going to happen, and things are about to get really bad here real fast, real soon. So, and there's nothing stopping it, and there's no election that's going to change anything. We'll be blessed if we even make it to November, but even if we do, there's no election is going to fix what's going on, and the corruption's so bad in this country. Everything's about to fall apart. So, being ready mentally, physically, and spiritually are very important right now. I always say in my comments, you know, the last thing I always say is, you know, if you haven't found Jesus, find him. Jesus Christ is everything right now. And if you don't have him in your life, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it through for what's to come. So, you know, you got to accept him as your Lord and Savior. These are dark times we're living in, and the spiritual warfare going on right now. Like, this is on a whole nother level of evil, and it's only going to get worse, and it is. And Black Scout said in his video that he posted late night live last night, I don't go on Instagram. The only social media site that I do is YouTube. I barely ever go on Facebook, but you know, my wife and I have a Facebook account or whatever. But as far as like Instagram and on all these other platforms, I don't go on none of those. It's just YouTube. So, but Instagram, Black Scout's on, and you know, he always says go in there and follow him to support the channel. In case he can't do videos here anymore, he can still put stuff over at Instagram. And I think he's on another one called X, is what he was talking about. But the one down on X, he actually had posted a video of I guess a man. I haven't watched it. There was a man eating somebody else's leg. There was a man in California. I forget what city it was, because Jack, go watch his video. He tells you what city. He was in California. But there was literally a man eating somebody else's leg. Like, that's that's the kind of evil that we're at right now. Like, that's how bad things are. You know, being where we're at in Florida, and how blessed we are, especially the location where I'm at, you know, we're surrounded still by God, and there's a lot of godly people here. And I live in a good community where, you know, it's a conservative city and county, but we're blessed. That's what I'm getting at. And we don't, you know, we still have our problems and still have our, you know, crime and stuff like that. And, you know, there's still people out there that want to hurt you. But I look at all these other places, especially the blue states, blue cities, and the evil that they got there, man. It's like a whole nother level, which is basically what's going to be happening. You know, what's coming for, you know, all around this country here very soon is when things collapse and everything goes to shit. People's true color, I always say this, people's true colors are going to come out, and all that evil inside of them is going to be let go. So anyways, now is the time. If you haven't been prepared or you know, getting ready for what's coming, now is the time. Like, you know, we always talk about this, we always say this. I've been doing this for years, so, and a lot of the other guys I follow have been doing the same thing for years. But, you know, now is the time. Ammo, food, ways to purify water, medical. Medical is going to be a big one, man. There's going to be a lot of people. I say at least 50% of society probably die because of medical. I mean, at least 50, maybe probably even more. You know, people are going to be falling left and right because of they won't be able to get the medical help and medical attention that they need. They won't be able to get their medicines, you know, medication, all that. So I definitely see seeing that happening. That's going to be huge. That's going to be number one. But, you know, getting training at Survival Dispatch, that's what they were talking about last night. The last video they just did, talking about how training is so important right now. I left the comments saying training and knowledge. Those are the two things you need right now. If you don't have the money to buy gear and buy that, spend the money on training. Like when it comes to firearms, medical, you know, all the aspects of surviving and for emergencies and disasters and stuff like that. And then and knowledge, you know, buy books, start reading and start getting all the knowledge up here. So, you know, when shit does hit the fan, you might not have all the gear and bags and supplies and all that shit, but you'll know what to do when the shit gets ugly. So, you know, knowledge is key, and training. So I thought that was a very good point Survival Dispatch made. And just, dude, the writing's on the wall. Like, if you don't see it, like Jack Black Scout was talking about, there's people that are still denying it. They're still living in the fantasy world. And it's, you know, it for us being a, you know, follower of Christ, believing in Jesus, you know, he tells us to be at peace, you know, to not be scared, to not live in fear, and that we do. Even though we prepared, and I do, and I get ready for different situations, and as far as preparedness and survival goes, I'm not scared. I'm not in fear for what's coming. I know what's coming, but I'm not scared because, you know, I know Jesus is with us. Psalms 91. I read that almost daily, at least once a week, if not twice a week. But Psalms 91 for me, that, and just reading that just for me tells me everything I need to know, and that Jesus is with us, even though it's going to get very dark and very evil here soon, and chaos is coming. So that's one thing I always remind myself. So, but it's for us to be ready and be prepared for what's coming. So if you don't see that, then you're just blinded from the truth, and you're so far gone, brainwashed from this evil, wicked administration. There's no hope for you, honestly. But you'll probably be the ones out there looting, robbing, trying to hurt good people like us, and you're gonna try to come and take what we got. But, you know, but we're gonna be ready, and when you come, we're gonna set that meat in between you and God. I promise you that. We're gonna be surviving and thriving. You're gonna be 6 feet under. So, but well, not even 6 feet under. We're just gonna probably leave you out there, laying out there, so the vultures and the crows can pick away at you and eat your bodies. Birds will be eating good. Vultures will be eating good. I tell you what, scavengers, just like they are. You know, the people of the wicked, they'll be scavengers. Anyways, but yeah, going through my bag here, my get home bag for here in the city limits, and just and I took out a lot of stuff that I wanted to get to my wife for her get home bag, but you know, this is mine. But basically having my respirators in here, my gas mask is in here. Definitely ain't leaving home without that. Got my Safe Life Defense vest, which I'm actually going to be getting some, picking up some plates for rifle rounds to put in there. I've been wanting to get them here. We actually have that stuff kind of already put away and stuff, but I'm going to get some for that. Safe Life Defense sells their own plates for rifle rounds that I can put into that vest. I can take out the soft armor and then put that in. So I'm going to be picking some of those up, put that in there, get that ready. And then basically I got my food and all my stuff I normally need. But I got my trauma kit, everything's squared away on that. I was actually going to open this up and just to check, because I took stuff out, but I got plenty of water in my truck. I don't ever have to worry about water. Yeah, I got my first aid, got all my tools, got my TP. What else? I just want to make sure all my stuff is squared away. That's my baby kit. And got my walkie in here. I do got some. I do got some more nutrient survival electrolytes here. That's for backup. So I got more food there. But I got some MRE stuff there, and then the nutrient survival packages, electrolytes. Yeah, and that's my gas mask. Just want to make sure that's good. Got all my, something I usually do every so often. I like to go through and just double check all my stuff, especially if I change stuff around. But it's all the same in there. I did add in, some super glue, the Gorilla one, in here. This is good for boo-boos, but also for repairs. But if you get a nasty cut, you know, you can just seal it up with super glue. I'm good to go. It's always good to have that. I think zip ties, duct tape, and super glue are awesome items to have on you, especially for repairs. Got my pin here, my tactical pin. I gave my wife the good one, the Black Scout one, and I got my trauma kit. This is actually the Black Scout Survival Quick Deployment pouch, and a tourniquet there. Actually got 2 tourniquets in here, and then I got another tourniquet ready to go, the Rhino Rescues, and the Israeli bandages. So I added those in there to have more trauma for what's coming. And then as far as shelter goes, I just got my military poncho, heavy meal trash bags, extra socks. Make sure I had plenty of, I got extra pair of socks, neck gaiter, and then I even had, what was the other thing I had? I had my shelter kit. Basically for me, the military poncho, heavy meal trash bags, and what was, my survival bivvy, stakes, paracord, all that good stuff. That's my shelter. Navigation, pictures of my family, in case I can't find them. Yeah, that's all that's there. And then I got my little survival section, and I got my knives. I got my, oh yeah, we got mosquitoes out now. We actually just got a bunch of rain here yesterday in Florida. But anyways, the mosquitoes are out now. We're getting tore up today by them. They don't bother me so much. They don't like my blood, but they love my kids' blood and they love my wife. So anyways, bug spray. Make sure you got that right now, especially down here that time of year. But I got all my knives. Got my signaling kit by Black Scout, and actually another survival kit because I gave my wife the other one. Now I just got the one. I'm actually down here just feeling around. I don't feel like taking all this stuff out. Got my Bone Relentless knife. Got my Ghost knife. Got another little small personal survival kit. And then I got my Life Straw Peak Series for purifying water, which I always keep a ton of water bottles in the truck at work. And I'll be throwing those in the bag before. It's one thing too, as far as my get home bag, the way I got it set up, pretty much got everything I need in here. But before I would leave my truck, if I had to walk home, it was a get home type situation, and I couldn't drive, I would go through my truck and grab a bunch of supplies that I would think I would need. Duct tape, zip ties, I got a bunch of that in the truck. But water, got a bunch of water there. And then just kind of go through and see, go check my center console, just all my basic areas that's not work related, I would grab and put in my bag. So always keep extra room in your get home bags, because you can go through your vehicle and you're gonna have a lot of supplies in there that you can take stuff out and put in your bag that you're gonna need. So anyways, but yeah, I didn't want to take all this stuff out, trying to keep this simple. And I've gone through these bags so many times, but this is just my every couple months kind of checkup, and going through and make sure everything's good, and filling up my food and getting all that ready for the summer here, and or you know, the busy season for me. So anyways, guys, take care, God bless. Hope this can help, man. I tell you, I watching Survival Dispatch, Nutrient Survival, Black Scout, and tons of other YouTube channels, you know, people that are following the news, seeing the signs of what's going on, and the scriptures unfolding, the Bible's unfolding, and the end is here. So, man, if you don't see that, God help you. All right, y'all, take care, God bless. Hope this can help, and maybe, just maybe, see you on the next one. All right, y'all.